Hey y'all, LTS Crypto. Ooh, had somebody at church the other day come to me who's, one of my brothers in Christ that's also in crypto. And he said, "Hey, have you heard about Pi Network? Have you heard that on June 28th, 2023, they are going to be releasing the mainnet for Pi Network?" And I showed him, and he showed a few people, and we've been, it's kind of like network marketing, whatever. But I thought, well, I mean, if it actually releases, there's all these millions of people, it's going to take off. People are going to use it. It's got utility. It's got a dedicated audience, people who've been invested for years in it. And the thing is, I'm like, hey, that's great. That is fantastic. And when I go back and start thinking in my head, well, hold on a second. He said the internet. It wasn't like from Pi Network site. I knew because, you go every day and you hit the button, which is a little annoying. It's got the most annoying advertisements. You can turn them off, but, I just kind of exit out of it and go about my day. But the thing is, there was nothing on the site about it. There was nothing on Twitter. There was nothing, because you got crypto Twitter, and so somebody be like, "Ooh." And so I did a search, and sure enough, I mean, when you look here on hokanews.com, it says just in, and this is from May 20th. This is the article I believe is the one that he read. I believe this is the one that he saw online. And he's like me. He looks up stuff, whether it's stocks or whether it's crypto or whatever. He's been doing it for years. He's like me. And so, we got high hopes of, we're just normal Joes trying to hit the one that's going to, we're kind of degens, But I looked, I thought, well, I found it. And it says Forbes, look at that, just in, Forbes has confirmed the Pi Network Open Mainnet will take place on June 28th, 2023. Forbes. We all know Forbes. It's that magazine where it talks about rich folks. The billionaire list, the millionaire list, whatever. It's got to be true. So, I started doing searches. On Google. Did I go to Pi Network? No, that's too boring, to go in there and see. But it said, because what it said it was leaked. Another one of the articles, it said it was leaked. When it looks here, oh yeah. See, and now the long-awaited news has leaked. So if it has leaked, it will not be on the official Pi Network site, right? So I started doing some Google searches, and I started looking for the Forbes article. Now, I don't have a subscription to Forbes. I have never been a subscriber to Forbes. I even looked for $6.99 a month. You can get Forbes. I'm not going to do that because I don't care anything about Forbes. If they have cryptocurrency stuff in there, it's stuff I'm already getting from other sources that I trust. Not Hoka News, by the way. Not Hoka News. Well, as I did some searches to see where it was leaked on Forbes, that maybe it was an article that Forbes had done with the founders of Pi Network or one of the developers, or it was a leaked document, something like that. I thought, well, I'll be able to find it. And you do a Google search. Well, I did a Google search and nothing came up. Nothing came up except, now I was excited to see that Pi Network was actually on the digital assets part of the Forbes website. I mean, it's there. It's actually got a price like $25, which is not real. That's that IOU price that we've discussed before. But the thing is, when you start looking, you think, well, could it be that I don't have the $6.99 a month subscription, so I can't look? It's behind a firewall. And I did something, which I normally don't do. I mean, I use ChatGPT all the time. I think it's cool. But I looked and I thought, well, I'm looking through Google, and Google is going through index pages of websites. Google has its own AI, and it's Bard. And let me just show you what happened, because Bard was very helpful in this. And what I said was, here's Bard, and it says enter and type in the prompt, enter a prompt here, and it says, can you find the source of an online article? Question mark. And that's what it says. And this is what I asked it. And it thought for a second, yes, I can help you find the source of an online article. And it says, here are a few ways to do it. And it says, look for the URL, whatever. Still having trouble? All right. Well, and then I asked I said, can you help me source something from an article online? Question mark. What did it say? And it says, sure. All right. And it says, here's how to format a citation. Oh, well, okay. See, it's not perfect yet. All right. But it did say that. But this is what I did. I went over there to the actual article, and the article has this, you just highlight it, hit Command C on your Apple, and then you go over here to Bard and you say, can you find the source for the following article headline concerning the Pi Network? Can you find the source of the following article headline concerning the Pi Network Open Net release date? And I am having trouble typing. And let's see, I put question mark, and then I'll say Command V with what I copied from the website. I'll hit submit, and let's look what happens. And this will be the third time I've done this today. I've gotten similar things. It says, now, notice what it comes up with. The article you linked to is a fake news article. It is not a legitimate article from Forbes. The article is full of grammatical errors and typos, and it makes a number of claims that are not supported by evidence. For example, the article claims that the Pi Network will be released on May 27th, 2023. Does it? I thought it was June. Anyway, however, there's no evidence to support this claim. In fact, the Pi Network has not yet announced a release date. All right. All right. And actually, it had stated June 28th on the other one. So, but anyway, it brought this up, and it went through and it read through those articles on Forbes, and it showed me that these are not substantiated. Now, what I would like is for someone out there who has seen the Forbes article, who has seen the leak, send me a link. Show me I'm wrong. Show me that people in the know it's going to be June 28th, and that's just going to happen. June 28th, 2023. It's going to happen. Show me I'm wrong, and I will listen to you. Put it down below. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I'm excited if it is. Okay, I'm excited if it's $25 a coin. But the thing is these are unsubstantiated claims. When you dig down, there's nothing there. Now, I want to tell you something. Though you Pi fanboys out there, Hoka News, if you don't have a source, stop. Okay, I mean, because Pi Network has some potential. It has some things going for it. And if the things connect, it's going to work. If they connect, if it's done with the right timing, it will work. There's enough people involved. There's enough, research being done on it. I mean, because I think about, there's millions of people that are involved in this. And I try to put it in perspective that I have a substantial amount of money for me in projects that have less than 200 people involved in it, meaning like major wallet holders that holds more than $5. Okay. And I'm fine with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with this little tiny project over here that's, doing its thing in the bear market. And there's only 200 of us on the Discord. We're all highly anticipating this right here. And I'm okay with that. But yet the one with the millions, I'm like, I don't know about that. It's got potential. But I'm telling you, Pi people, stop putting out the garbage. Stop putting out, oh, it's going to be worth, when it comes out, it's going to be worth $4,000 a coin. Stop. If it does, that's great. That's great. But stop putting this garbage out. We need legitimate people. One of the things about Pi Network that irks me, besides the really, really aggravating ads, after you hit the button to mine every day, and they got annoying ads. Annoying. One of the things that I find more annoying than that is when they have these developer conferences where they have these Pi hackathons, is the amount of garbage that comes, and I call it garbage. People who put their resumes in as a hackathon. There's no curation. I'm like, you are letting this thing go to pot because of, we have an expression here in the South, we have to cull our nuts. Meaning that, we are crazy people, we have to cull them. If you don't, they kind of take over. And Pi Network is not doing that. Okay, so my plea, as somebody who is, somebody who has kept up with Pi Network for this whole time, quit saying things that are not true. Let it take its course. It's got enough going. You don't have to say, release dates. You don't have to say that Elon Musk is part of it. You don't have to say any of that. Just let it play out. Let it play out. Have legitimate information out there. Quit trying to push a narrative that's not there. We've got enough. All right. So anyway, questions or comments, put them down below. I will read them. Most of y'all are very helpful. I will tell you that. I would say percentage-wise, I have probably the highest percentage of people that give relevant and respectful and things that contribute to the community over the garbage, okay? I'm not calling anybody garbage. I'm just saying, you know who you are. People that are, because I don't tolerate spam. I don't tolerate scams. I don't tolerate trolls. So I try to keep my area clean. So put your questions and comments down below. I'll respect you if you respect the area. Also, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell if you want to know when the next video is coming out. And then if you're still interested, even though we don't know what the release date is, I'm going to put my referral link down. You can get yourself a Pi just by using my referral link. It says Preacher Brian, because that's my grown-up job. I preach. I work at a church. I marry and bury people. I do sermons, and I try to be spiritual comfort to those around me. So Preacher Brian is what, and a fellow preacher actually introduced me to Pi Network years ago. So any questions, let me know. Put them down in the comments. But I will see y'all next video. I'm LTS Crypto. Bye.